Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Paula and in today's video, let's do a Chanel mini rectangular comparison. Because I have to say that I was not aware that there is actually two sizes when it comes to the Chanel mini rectangular before I personally owned two different sizes. So I thought in this video, let's go through the differences between these two mini rectangulars. What does the few centimeters actually do to the capacity and wearability, and just have a good old-fashioned handbag comparison. I think it's quite funny that I am the one who's actually doing a Chanel handbag comparison, because I never thought I would be in a position where I would own, let alone like Chanel handbags in plural, but actually multiples of the same bag, for two reasons. First of all, Chanel is so expensive that I never thought I would be in this position. And second of all, usually having multiples of the same bag hasn't really worked out for me in the past, because I tend to favor something. And in this case, of course, I'm hoping that that would not be the case. If we are not getting stuck with the fact that I've once again done this to myself of owning two of the same model, these are actually different. First, I will introduce both of these bags, how I have them, and then let's go to a bit more of the kind of comparison side. This is the first Chanel mini rectangular that I have ever owned. This is also relatively new. I purchased this last year from Paris. I have the whole video and story. I will link it here, so I won't go to all of those details. But as this is the first mini rectangular that I have ever owned, and in practice also held, worn, and so on, I wasn't really aware that there actually are some differences with this rectangular sized bag. But this is in this kind of very beautiful light blue grayish color tone. I'm really hoping that as there is natural light coming from there, you are able to see the stunning color that this has. It also comes with champagne gold hardware, a back pocket, no feet, and then with this beautiful turn lock. This is what it looks like on the inside. So basically there is one zipper pocket on the back of the bag. Other than that, it is just an open compartment. It doesn't have the double CC sewn onto the inner leather. This is all lambskin, so soft and luscious, but also a tad terrified of the light color, and if I'm able to ruin this with some color transfer. Hopefully not. So once I have gotten into the deliciousness flavor that is Chanel, I ran into this. This is my other Chanel mini rectangular in this very, very beautiful dark plum color. I'm really hoping you're also able to see it, because in some lights it does look like black. If I take it more to the shadowing part, I think it looks very dark, and that was the big thing that drew me to this, because I think this color is just fantastic. This I purchased pre-owned, so this is older in age compared to the light blue one. As you can maybe see that there is some crinkles on the leather on this bag. It has a back pocket as well, opening the beautiful turn lock. From the inside, it is pretty similar. So open compartment with a zipper at the back. And obviously, because I'm such a good content creator, I forgot to mention that also the light blue one has this type of leather slip pocket next to the zipper pocket. Forgot to show that as well. Same thing, no CCs sewn on the leather. This is also lambskin with champagne gold hardware. Now that we have introduced ourselves to these bags, I think time to jump into the comparison part. Hopefully, probably it is obvious also for you watching that which one of these is the bigger one. So if it's not obvious, it is the dark plum one. And I think this is actually the classic mini rectangular. So this is the classic size that usually the mini rectangulars come in. I am not that familiar with Chanel lingo. I have a guess that this might be because of some seasonal colorway that the size is a bit different. But I will give you the exact measurements of both of these, so then you will know. But as a brief mentioning, this is bigger in all the dimensions. So this is longer, wider, and taller, which obviously means that this is going to fit a bit more items than this one. Also, one way to calculate is counting these motifs on the bag to kind of check if you are looking at a classic mini or this type of seasonal mini bag. Sorry, that was my hair. So in the classic, if you're counting the whole motifs, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or above 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now let's look at this smaller one. So as you can first of all see, they are cut a bit differently, because in this classic sized one, they will not kind of be cut in half. There will be complete ones, and then these type of half sizes. Looking at this flap, there definitely are differences. They are symmetrical with each other, but there are differences in at what point they have been cut. So looking at this above line, 1, 2, 3, 4 complete ones, and then 2 that are missing one corner. And then there are 5 complete ones below with these small corners that probably would be the ones matching this one. So if you are counting those, there is also a difference with that, obviously, because they are of different sizes. A good segue to jump into what fits. So I have some items here in front of me, things that I usually tend to carry in both of these, or basically what I tend to carry when I'm out and about, what I need inside my bags. And it is probably quite self-explanatory, but this will fit more than this. But let's see together what are the actual differences. I will fill in this bigger one first, so then it's easier to compare if the same items actually fit into the smaller one as well. Starting with a phone. This is an iPhone 11 without a case. I'm currently filming and using an iPhone 15. It's approximately the same size as this, and it does have a case. Not a thick one, not big one at all, but just a bit, so it will be millimeters more in each direction. But I promise you, my phone will fit the same way as this one, so it doesn't really matter. But putting the phone in, obviously, it fits very, very nicely inside the bag. I have my wallet. This is the Chanel card holder. I currently use it, so it is filled with cards. Fits nicely. My key pouch, which has 2 keys in it, so that I actually can get back home, also fits in there. AirPods went to the corner. Some lip product. Depends on how bulky it is, I just put it there. With those items in, it closes really smoothly, easy. I have sunglasses here. Obviously, no case will ever fit in, but let's see if we could put them on top, if this is anyway a good idea. Well, it did close, so basically this is what it looks like with the sunglasses in there, but of course this is a very unpractical thing because you need to move them around whenever you would need something from under that. But you can put your sunglasses on top if you would need that. Here is a pack of gum, which I just put in there. Let's see. Yeah, so it closes. I don't use these back pockets at all, but that would fit something, maybe card, receipt, parking ticket. But yeah, let's see how these things will fit in here. Or will they? Open this as well. Phone. You can already see that it is definitely already kind of not so roomy compared to the other one. So the wallet does fit, but keys. And this is already becoming problematic. So I will switch the wallet to a card holder. So this is just a regular Chanel flat card holder. Yes, this looks a lot better. AirPods went into the corner really nicely. Lip product, yeah. Well, I just put it on top. If it would be a bit smaller, I might try to push it to the corner, but this is a very bulky one from Dior. Here is a one from MAC. This is more rounder, so that's, I think, will fit better. Close it, and I think that's pretty much it. So for me, it does fit what I would need, but it meant that I had to switch my bigger card wallet to the flat one. Obviously, I had to leave out the gum and sunglasses because there's no way that would have fit in here, and then make sure that I have a more slimmer lip product in here, or then leave out the AirPods. Let's try. Put in the bulkier lipstick. Yes, that would work. So I guess it's either this or this when it comes to the smaller rectangular. But for me, this fits what I need. I am completely okay when I would be wearing this bag to switch out to this more flat card holder, because that's the purpose I have this. If there are bags that don't fit my regular wallet, I will have a thinner one. But that also tells me that this is more of a special bag, because I'll have to make the effort, you know, to switch. No, but like also from the color point of view, this is a light, in my eyes, more delicate bag than the darker one. And for me, that means that it's also okay then to switch out between my whatever I would need during that day. This size is more suitable for, I don't know, more occasions, more wears. Also from the color point of view, obviously, because it's a darker one, I don't have to worry as much of color transfer. But of course, like, I am very careful with these type of highly expensive lambskin handbags. I don't want to drag them on the ground and you know, but I don't want to baby my bags. So that would mean that I am a bit more carefree when wearing this bag compared to the lighter one. So yeah, I guess this was meant to be of a size comparison. It also turned out to be of a color comparison and kind of for what purpose it is. But I guess that's also quite okay, because looking at the size difference and what fits into them, that makes this of a more special occasion, more like thought about occasion when I would wear this compared to this one. Although I have to say both of these are not my everyday bags, not even this one. It's on like weekend errands, lunches, dinners, probably summertime will make me also use this a bit more as it's light, and I love to wear white dresses, white linen dresses, and with those I wouldn't be that so scared about this one. But I have to say, because this was bought new from the boutique and this was bought pre-owned, because this already has some crinkles on the leather here, as well as on the back, not sure if it's visible, but here, because of the flap has been like opened, that also makes it a bit more carefree for me, because in some way this already has signs of wear. Others might be bothered by that, but I'm not, because this is just what's gonna happen to the bag if you wear it anyway, so I don't really mind. Plus the price that I paid pre-owned compared to what this would have cost new in the boutique, love it. So this is definitely a more practical out of, you know, these two. Let's have a closer look also on the straps. It is quite obvious that the smaller bag has also smaller chain. And I've brought my Chanel Wok here to compare. So let's see how close this strap is to the Wok one. So here they are side by side. They are quite the same size. So maybe that gives an idea of how these straps differ in size. I will put in some mud shots where you can see if there is a difference when it comes to the chain length and drop. I am 180 centimeters tall, 5'11", so, and also a bit of like curvier. So you will see how they lay on my body, and see if there is a difference with these chains. But if I am hanging them, this is not a good way to show it, but the strap drop, strap length is pretty similar on both of these bags. But of course, when a bag is smaller or bigger next to your body, it will lay differently, it will look different. But like strap length wise, I don't see there is a big difference. Is there a recommendation on which one is better? I don't think if this comparison actually needs kind of what would I recommend, what is better. Hopefully you noticed that there are some differences, and then it is just up to your preferences of like what works best. This smaller one might be a bit more, it might be a bit different than the rest of the classical mini rectangulars. And of course the colorway is completely up to you and your choice. For me, it's quite funny because, as I already mentioned, this is newer compared to this. I've worn this a lot more than this, and it is a combination of size, color, and well, the fact that this was pre-owned. So I don't think that can be a factor in this comparison, but maybe just a thought out there that it is definitely possible to buy good quality bags pre-owned to save some money. But when I wear this, I definitely have the kind of special feeling of I got this from Paris. This is a special treat, and I can't wait for the better weather to come here, and I can go out with this a bit more. But hopefully this comparison gave you some understanding on what's the difference between the classic mini rectangular and the more seasonal size. Both of them are beautiful. Both of them have the same functionalities. This is just smaller in every direction compared to this. If you still have any questions related to those two bags or whatever you would want to know from me, feel free to comment down below. I will leave both of the kind of handbag reveal unboxing videos of those two Chanel mini rectangulars where there is a bit more story of where I bought them and whatever. If you are interested to know, those will be linked down there. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Bye.